Hi, you guys. It's Anne and Sammy, and we're here today for Read On to start with the Dear Reader letter of Look What the Wind Blew In. Woo! I'm going to read from my Kindle because I'm old, ancient even, and I need slightly bigger font for reading to you. But I hope you guys enjoy this start where I talk about how the book got rolling and all the fun stuff that happened on the way to being published. Dear reader, a long, long time ago in a college far, far away, I took a class called History of Mexico. My major was Spanish, and I was fascinated with all things south of the US border: language, art, food, and culture, to name a few. Oh, and margaritas, iced or blended. I wasn't picky, but I digress. In that history class, I learned about the Maya. I read about their famous cities, such as Tulum and Chichen Itza, and I viewed artists' renditions of their grandeur filled past as well as current day photographs. I soaked up the stories about what their lives may have been like, the day to day challenges, the rituals, the architecture, and the sacrifices. During that class, I met Dr. Angelica Garcia, the heroine in Look What the Wind Blew In. I was looking out the window at the blowing snow, wondering what it would be like to be an archaeologist at one of those amazing sites. And from the moment she stepped into my daydreams, she was giving orders to her crew and searching through the Maya ruins, determined to find key pieces of history. 100% alpha female, she needed someone to show her softer side. Hence, her father, Dr. Juan Garcia, joined her in my thoughts. Next came the need for a hero who would give her a run for her money. An outsider she couldn't control. A photojournalist, maybe, working for a renowned magazine going by the name of Wayne. Thus, Look What the Wind Blew In was born. I wrote the first draft while I was in my 20s. It was the second book I'd written at the start of my career. Needless to say, I was still learning how to write a good book, and it showed in that first draft. My critique partners would agree because they hated my hero, Wayne. It's never a good thing when your readers cringe at the sound of your hero's name. I set this story aside and wrote another book, improving my skills. Then I returned to Angelica's story, excited to try once again to bring it to life. When I started the second version, my critique partners made me promise to shove Wayne into a closet in my brain and throw away the key. So Wayne went away, and Quint Parker showed up for hero auditions. He won the role hands down, and I rewrote the story. This next draft was nominated as a finalist in the Romance Writers of America Golden Heart National Contest. Yay! But it didn't win with the final judges, nor several of the literary agents to whom I submitted it after the contest. Boo! The time was not right for Angelica and Quint's story. Not yet. Putting the book aside to be fine-tuned again after I'd honed my skills some more, I wrote Dance of the Winnebagos and Jackrabbit Junction Jitters. Then I returned to Angelica, took another swipe at the story, and sent it off to the agent I'd signed with. It fell through the cracks somehow, temporarily forgotten as I wrote Nearly Departed in Deadwood, and launched my publishing career with the Deadwood Mystery Series starring Violet Parker, Quint's younger sister. Now, many, many moons after I sat in that classroom looking out at the snow, it's time to share this story with you. I've spent several months working on it, revising yet again. Finally, I feel like it's a story I've always dreamed about, full of mystery, adventure, humor, suspense, and romance with just a sprinkle of the paranormal. And so I present to you the first book in a new dig site mystery series called Look What the Wind Blew In. Hold on to your Panama hat because we're venturing deep into the Yucatan jungle for some fun and murder. Da-da-da-da. I hope you guys enjoy the book as we read along. Sammy and I will see you next time.